everybody, it's capo time. Number one thing about using a capo, always put the capo on before you tune the guitar. The capo by nature smashes down the notes and almost always makes the strings go sharp. So snap it down enough to keep the strings from buzzing. A little tighter. There it is. Then tune the guitar. Now the tuner is going to act a little different because this is going to be like a brake holding the strings back and forth, so you're going to have to yank them a little bit more, and you might have to pull on them just a little bit to get them in tune. But if you're tuned when the capo's on, it's always going to stay in tune while you play. I just finished filming Mellow Music Moments number 11. It's a beautiful guitar music show from my YouTube channel at Terry Okey Tunes. And it was an all capo episode. All the songs on the nylon string, on the slide, and on the 6-string guitar were played on capos. So I thought this would be a great time to explain what a capo is, why we use it, and how to use it. Number 2 thing about the capo, get a good capo. If you have a capo that in any way stretches elastic to get on the guitar, then you have a terrible capo from the folk scare of the 50s or 60s. You need to give it to the kids and get down to the music store and get a good capo. One that's got an adjustable lever on the back is the best. There's a couple they make that have a squeeze grip that work okay, but for the most part, if you're really going to do it well, get the one with the adjustable lever. Number 3, the higher up the neck you go with the capo, the less you have to tighten it, because the neck gets thicker as it goes up. It's thinner down here and it gets fatter and fatter and fatter as it goes up, so it's going to need a good bit less tension as you get higher on the guitar. Why do we use a capo? Well, let's go in the studio and we'll have a demonstration. So there's many reasons why we use the capo on the guitar. You can use it to change the pitch of a song, the key, or you can provide guitar harmonies with another player if you're recording especially, or if you're jamming. And you can also completely change the feel of the song. As you get higher on the neck, the songs start to sound more chimey and they have a higher pitch, so they start to sound a little bit more ethereal. If you only know a few chords and you want to change the key of the song and make the song sound different in different keys, you can use the capo to move them up. For instance, if you just know an E, an A, D, an A, then you can capo up to the 3rd fret, and it's going to be in the key of G all of a sudden. Go higher. If you go up to the 5th fret, it's going to get a little more chimey, a little happier sounding. Or even way up, like the 8th fret. That's way up there. Now bear in mind that the key is going to get higher and higher and higher for you to sing, so you got to watch out for that. So you can use it to change the pitch and to change the melody of your song to make it easier or even harder to sing. If you're singing a song like in E and A, then you can change it up and put it on the, let's see, where's E's up here on the 4th fret. Makes it easier to sing, or you can go higher. If someone has a very high range, and you're still playing E and A there, or the same chords as E and A over here. Oh, isn't that fun? Conversely, you can also make it go lower. For instance, if you're in the key of G, and you want to go up here and be in also in G, you can actually make the song easier to sing by moving the chords higher on the guitar. Now if you're jamming with another person and you don't want to be playing the same exact chord because it just becomes a wall of sound, say you're playing an E and an A, then you can use the capo to play the same chords but play them in a different position. So E here, the E open chord, if you go up here is your E, and you've got that's now the C shape. So if you put the capo on the 4th fret there, you can still play E and A, but they're in the C and F shape. And you can add little pieces. Let's see what it sounds like. Now we can capo that part up. This is how many songs are recorded on guitars, and you can make really beautiful parts that way. You can also go even higher. If you want to go and play your A and D shape, you can go way up here. You've got another E. That's the great thing about the guitar, you got E's everywhere. So if you go up here, there's an E there, it's the E bar shape. So let's put the capo here, and it'll hold the root for us, and we'll play the A. Oh, it's so beautiful when you do it that way. That, to me, is my favorite use of the capo. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. That is the capo instructional special. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, recommend this channel to your friends, and like, and let me know in the comments what you think about capos and how you use them yourself. And I will see you again soon.